Okay. Hey, good evening and happy Monday. And I hope you're smiling already as you've joined into the Mission Possible team tonight. I'm Sharon Rankin and I'm zooming in from Nashville, Tennessee. We have had an incredible day of weather here, and I hope you all are enjoying some sunshine and warmth as well. But if you haven't had any warmth, you're stepping into the right place. There's no question about it. You're going to be warmed up tonight and excited. And I'm always pleased and delighted to welcome you to our call. I truly believe with all my heart, and I know the leaders would agree with me, that your choice to be here says so very, very much in how you feel about your mission and about yourself and what we're doing as a team. And we are excited that the mission of inspiring healthy living around the world is what the Juice Plus company does. The Mission Possible team sees themselves as a dedicated team of individuals who are committed and dedicated to inspiring healthy living, to being ambassadors for change as we inspire people both for this generation, families in this generation in the future. I've muddled it up, but you guys can go listen to it again. But anyways, this is what we're doing every single day as we engage and we encourage and we inspire and we share our stories and we send videos and we do so many things. And so every Monday night when we come together, it's to help us all keep our focus on our mission of what we're doing. And tonight, I'm very, very excited about our call. I'm excited about every call Monday night. I love for us to connect. But we're going to be talking about something that's a little bit different than maybe what some of you have heard about. Maybe you've heard about it, but you're quite not. What is it? Project Broadcast. What is Project Broadcast? And before I turn this over to Paula, that's going to really give us some insights into this, I just want to say that I want us to remember that what we do has not changed. What do? We inspire healthy living. I'm sure you all know that. We're inspiring healthy living. We're touching and changing people's lives every single day. We're shining the light for health and hope. We know that people are praying for an answer. That's what we're doing, is inspiring healthy living. But I hope you know that how we do it is changing. It's changed a lot in the 36 years or the 25 years that we've had Juice Plus, but even in the last year, we see changes. And so our goal as leaders is to help us all serve and connect better and to help us be better at what we do. So what we do hasn't changed. How we do it is evolving. And then another thing that I heard in the fall Juice Plus Live event was consistent connections build trust. If you haven't written that one down, please write it down. This is good for us on every level, not just your business, could be in your families or your friends, but consistent connections build trust. And on our best days in our Juice Plus world, we want to do that. But how do we do that? And how do we bring value? So tonight, I've asked Paula is going to do a little bit of an overview for what Project Broadcast is and how it's serving our teams and how it's serving our customers and our prospects. But then you're going to hear from a few people and how and why they're excited. So thank you, Paula, and welcome.
Well, thank you,
Senior
Sharon.
sales coordinator, Paula, I might say.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. So I am going to provide an overview, and you may want to jot a few things down here. So Project Broadcast is really a way to automate communication in a way that builds relationships as you connect with your customers, your team, and even your prospects over texting. And I know the word automation could sound a little impersonal, but as you'll see in a bit, I think you'll believe that it is a very personal experience, and it saves time and energy, and it really just streamlines everything for you. So as I share information, feel free to use the chat function and ask questions. And then those of us who are maybe a little more familiar with Project Broadcast can reply. So you can use it on your laptop, you can use it on your phone or an iPad or tablet. So it's functional all across those. And I'm going to share just two features tonight, and then I'm going to share my screen with you so that you can actually get in there and see what I'm describing. So the two words that I want you to take away is that Project Broadcast sends out campaigns and templates. Campaigns are simply a series of texts that are sent out on a certain schedule over time, centered around one subject area. So I'll say that again. It's a series of texts that are sent out on a certain schedule over time, centered around one subject area. So one example of that would be customer care that we provide for our customers in their first 4 months of starting Juice Plus. You would simply add a person's name to the campaign that is already built into the system for the product that that person ordered, and they're going to receive texts on the dates recommended very close to what you would find under customer care in the Freedom Revolution website. Another example of a campaign would be a class. So February was Heart Health Month. So there is a heart health class available, and we can offer that to our contacts. And if they would opt in to that class, they'll receive a series of texts that educate them about heart health. So those are campaigns, a series of texts over time around a certain subject. Templates are one-time texts. Let's say you want to send a recipe to your contacts, or you want to send out a team call reminder, or maybe Happy Valentine's Day. Those are one-time texts under templates. So I'm going to share my screen and show you Project Broadcast. And I don't want all these words to overwhelm you. I'm going to show you here on the left, you can see a list of all the templates that are already in the system. New customers for capsules, a company lead for Healthy Starts, a new customer for Healthy Starts, and the list goes on, and I'll be scrolling down so you'll see those. But I'm going to show you a campaign for a new customer who started on the capsules. And I actually have two ladies, Barb and Karen, who are receiving this, this campaign. If you look over to the right, they will receive 18 texts over their first 4 months. And I can open this up even further. You can see exactly what they're receiving all those days. And you can even take it a step further. I'm going to click on day 7, drop zone. And this may be familiar from the Freedom Revolution. And you can even click and look at the image up close. So it shows you what they're going to be receiving all 4 months. And once you put their name in, it does it automatically. You don't have to do any of this. It sends it out automatically. Another, I mentioned classes being a part of campaigns. Day 8, there's a class that they are being offered to learn about Juice Plus. And if they text back JP 101, they can learn more about Juice Plus. So I mentioned that classes were a campaign. So we're going to scroll down here. You can see all the different campaigns that are available. Classes are towards the bottom. And here it is. Here's the class that they opted into. You can see all the different texts that are going to be going out to them. And what is Juice Plus? How is it made? Juice Plus versus multivitamin, research, all the things that we want our customers to learn about, we don't have to remember. It's already in the system. So I love this. So the second aspect I wanted you to learn about besides campaigns were templates. And here I have some templates. I'll say, what about a lentil soup recipe that I want to send out to my people? There it is. You can send a text out. And I actually sent this one and got a ton of positive feedback. I tried that. It was so delicious. Thank you. Or what if we wanted to send a Valentine's greeting? Here it is. And what if we want to send out the replay of Casey Schloss's JPTV from last week? It's already here. And we can simply send those to our contacts. I want to show you just real quick that how personal this can be. So I have a customer named Gina, and I sent her my Valentine's greeting. You can see it over here on the right. And here's what she responded back. Before I sent that, she was participating in the heart health class. And she said, my big failure right now is exercise. I like the sentence, start where you are, start slow. I've really gotten out of the habit. Well, the class offered her another class on cardio, and she wanted to participate in that. So then she started to receive education about cardio. So you can see how personal this can become to meet your people exactly where they are. So Deanne Broderson on our Mission Possible team, I think she said it well when she said, this is really how you'd want to do customer care every day on your very best day. And that's so true. And so this allows you for every day to be your best day, because there's not anything that's missed. It's all right there. You simply have to enter a person into the campaign. So let's talk cost real quickly. So you'll want to pay for Project Broadcast, which is the vehicle or the system to correspond with your customers. For most of us on this call, the $10 per month package will supply you with more than enough text to take care of your contacts. I have the 20 per month package, and honestly, as a senior sales coordinator, I have way more text than I really will use. So I really recommend the $10 is really a great way for you to start. The Mission Possible leadership team has purchased the content, all that Juice Plus material, from a business called Efficiency on Tap, EOT. It includes all the content that I showed you and new content that comes every single month. So right now, we are providing that content at no charge for anyone through the QSC level. And we're asking a one-time fee of sales coordinators and above, starting at $30 and a little more for the upper levels. And we're thinking that amount is going to sustain us for many, many months. So you pay for Project Broadcast, $10, and those through QSC, you get the content free, and sales coordinators and above, just a small one-time fee. Let me share one thing about what Project Broadcast is not. It is not a substitute for Teamzy. So for those of you who love Teamzy, you'll still want to continue Teamzy. This is not a sales funnel. It's not a daily method of operation like Teamzy. So it doesn't tell you who to reach out to and who is due for a follow-up. What I like to describe it as is Teamzy manages your people flow, but Project Broadcast manages your content flow. I think that might be a good way of differentiating that. So we're going to hear some stories from people now who are using it and who have had some great personal experiences. And I'm going to start with Beth Lammers.
Hi, everybody. Great job, Paula. That was awesome. I learned more, even though I'm using it from you. Thank you. I was asked to share a little bit because I have to say, when I first heard about this, when Sharon brought it to the leadership team, I was a little reluctant and thought, why do we need one more thing to do? Didn't understand the whole, the real benefit until I learned more. And then I just saw Sharon really embracing it immediately. And I thought, if she's going to do this, I'm going to do it. If she believes in it, I'm going to believe in it too. And so I thought, be a big girl, just follow the instructions and you can do this. So I literally just took the videos on my phone. I have my computer up and I just follow the great, 2-minute, 3-minute videos and did everything the Efficiency on Tap people told me to do. And it was amazing and simple. It was easy. It was easy. And then, once I started using it and able to start understanding, we have a great Voxer chat with Mission Possible. That's really been a help for me when I've got questions, et cetera. But once I started using it, I got really excited because my customers responded so beautifully with that first introductory text saying, hi, this is Beth with a new number with my automatic texting program to help give you better, to offer more better customer service for you and to send information to you. And they were like, great, Beth, I'll put it in my phone. And then what's happened over time is they're looking forward to hearing from me now, the wellness tips, things like that. And just last week when I sent the replay of Casey Schloss out and said, if you didn't get a chance to watch this, and I put my interpretation of what a great job she did and why I think they should watch it. It's just 20 minutes long. I had so many of my customers say, thanks, I didn't get to watch it. I will watch it now. And then of course they watched it. And actually I had one long-term, I think she's been a customer for 19 years. Her response was, I'm doing so many things right, but food's not one of them. I don't get much variety. Thank goodness for Juice Plus. And I said, well, are you, through texting, are you open for the berry blend now? You know, we've been taking this since 2002 with that research Casey talked about. Would you be open to starting this to give you more variety? Absolutely, right now. And so we placed the order that night for that. So there's a lot of things that happen, and it's going to get better and better and better. And I find it to be very easy and enjoyable, and I love it. I schedule things and forget about it, and then it happens, and it's just awesome. So I'm going to pass it over to Cheryl. I think she's got some things to share as well. Cheryl Shapetto.
Thanks, Beth. Yes, I am enjoying Project Broadcast as well. And I would say I probably started the weekend right before Martin Luther King on that Monday. And we do have a Project Broadcast Voxer. And I remember Beth saying, I put out, there was a special thing that was created by Efficiency on Tap for that holiday, just to connect, like Sharon was saying, just to connect with your customers, because you're building trust that way. So I'm like, I am determined to get that out. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but I am determined to figure it out over the weekend. And I love their short little videos that, 2-3 minutes on different topics. So you can learn different areas of how to do this. And you don't have to do it all at once. You could just go, okay, I'm going to learn this today. Okay, I'm going to learn this today. And so it's just little bite-sized pieces. So one thing, I was on vacation last week from Wednesday to Sunday. And if any of you are on my Facebook, I was at a dude ranch. It was really fun. And so before I left on vacation, I did a lot of customer care and actually scheduled my customer care, and Valentine's Day was on Sunday. And Efficiency on Tap provided a cute little graphic with little capsules holding up a big heart. And it was just a way to, again, connect with your customers and your team. And so I wanted to make sure that I got that out. So I was able to do that before I left on vacation. And so here I am at the airport, and I scheduled my blast, whatever you want to call it, my message to go out to my customers and my team. And I'm at the airport, and I start getting all of these responses back. Oh, happy Valentine's Day to you too. And, and so we're starting this conversation. So just one of the simple things about Project Broadcast is you can schedule in advance. When you're free to do something, you have a chunk of time. Okay, I'm going to do all my customer care, and I'm going to schedule it to go out, and it's all set and ready to go. So I'm going to pass it on to Ann Eisen.
Ann, you're muted. You're muted. There you go.
All right. Okay. I am really excited. Thank you, Cheryl. When I first heard of this, I thought, oh no, I don't know if I can do this, but yes, I can do this like everybody else. So I've just found so many fun things about it as I'm learning. And so I just want to share with you a little bit about inviting to special events on Project Broadcast. I'm just getting going with this. And honestly, y'all, I'm giving myself a lot of grace through the process, but I'm learning and I'm seeing so many benefits, and I'm seeing it as a great way we can add more value to our customers. So recently, as the others have mentioned, Casey Sloss did an excellent presentation on nutrition and how it relates to cardiovascular health on JPTV. And I thought, this is perfect. This is a perfect way. I'm always trying to invite to these things. I invite on my customer page. I know people do not see all of those posts, and there's just never enough time to do personal invites. And I thought this is perfect. So several days before the event, I scheduled my invitation, but I wanted it to go out the day of the event because I wanted it to be fresh on people's mind. So when I sent that out, I included the JPTV Facebook link, and I sent it out to all my customers, and I sent it out to my team members as well. Then late that afternoon, Casey had done a little preview video. It was about 1 minute and 30 seconds. So I sent that link out to everybody as a reminder. And I will add that I made the actual Facebook link and Casey's preview a trackable link so I could see who watched. So I thought I can figure this out. Again, I watched the little video. A trackable link is you can take a video link or a link of anything. This project broadcast allows you to make it a trackable link. So when your people actually watch it, you know who watched it. And I think that is so cool. So I had a few people who said they couldn't watch it at that time and they wanted to know if it would be recorded. So to make it convenient for everyone, I sent the actual recorded video to all my customers and team members the next day with a little note. If you had to miss last night, I want to make it easy and convenient for you to see. Just click on this link and you can watch. I also had great response to that. I had great response to the preview, great response to the actual night event, and then the ones that watched it. So I find this to be a really simple and convenient way for me to easily invite all of my customers and my team with a personal touch via text. As we all know, text is the thing these days. So I might add, there would have been no way that I would have invited all of my customers and my team without an individual text, with an individual text myself, as it would have been way too time consuming. So I'll be using this on a regular basis to invite whatever events are going on, Zoom events, health events that we know about, conference, just everything is a perfect way to reach out to everybody. So it brings great value and simplicity for me, and it's great value to our customers and our team members who are not active, but they like to know what's going on. So I encourage you to get on board with Project Broadcast if you've not, and if you have, give yourself a lot of grace. I promise you, if I can do this, you can too. So now I'm going to pass it on to Sally.
So pretty much what I was going to share in my enthusiasm, I love it. I love the connection, but a lot of it's been shared. So we have a really important information from Nancy tonight that I want to give her the remaining little bit of time that we have. The power of 3. Take it away, Nancy.
Okay, Sally. And just so you all know, no one asked me to share any information about Project Broadcast because I'm on the special education version. There is a lady who, for a very nominal fee, will help those of us who are technology challenged get set up and started with Project Broadcast. And so I have a tutor. And if any of you feel that that's going to be a need for you, just know that she's available and her fee is very reasonable, and it's going to be worth every cent to me to have her help in getting started. Because I do believe very strongly that this is going to be a tool that will be a game changer. When our customers are well educated, when they see how simple it is to do customer care, they might be more willing to come on board with us and join our mission. So I think and they'll certainly be customers for long term. I get to talk to you about the power of 3. Now, I'm hopeful that all of you are by this time aware that the company has made some minor tweaks to the first few levels of promotion in our Juice Plus compensation plan. And I refer to this as one simple change that is going to be as effective as one simple change that we make nutritionally with Juice Plus. And Sharon's going to share a video, she's going to show a graphic, and I'll walk you through that. In our new program, okay, you can all
You can
see
see
that.
it, Nancy, you see it? It's there.
I see, yes. In our new program, it is so simple for a brand new partner to reach the first level, P+, on that stair step. All they have to do, and as many of you have heard Kurt Beavers explain, all they have to do is get mom, dad, and grandma started on the trio, and they've given themselves a promotion. The orders don't have to come outside the household. All of the little loopholes that used to be in place before have been taken away. And because that trio is a $300 purchase value amount, 3 of those equals 900, and 900 is what we now need to promote someone to Partner Plus. They get their first promotion. Who could not do that in 10 days? And when you do that in 10 days, you realize that the bonus is increased from $50 to $100. There's a $30 sales profit on each of those trios. So a brand new person just getting started with us is going to realize $190 in 10 days with very little effort. Now, the second step, the QSC, now can be all their own effort, 3,600 points. That's 4 times the 900. Or how much easier would this be? You've got your new person who just earned a promotion and $190 in 10 days. Let's get them excited about sharing with friends and family members and see how many of them want to come on board. Now, when you've created 3 more P pluses, the first person is promoted to QSC. Probably if those next 3 do it in 10 days, probably within the 30-day time frame. That's an additional $400 of bonus money. When we get people excited because they've got money in their pockets, do you understand how much more willing they're going to be to share? How many of you have ever had somebody new in the business and they say, well, I want to have a story first before I talk to anybody? Until you talk to people, you're not going to have a story. This gives people an instant story that they can get very excited about. Now, once again, if this individual says, you know, I really have no interest in building a team, but I'd like to maximize my earning potential by getting to a higher commission level, they can now get to QSC all by themselves with their own 3,600 points in sales. So I just think this is a huge game changer. The next step obviously is going to become qualified performance bonus qualified. And with this kind of start, with this kind of jump start, that should be very easy. Can all of you, Sharon, you can go ahead and remove that. I think we'll probably send it out for those who haven't already had that in their back pocket. Send it out so that you can look at that and see how easy it is now to get someone off to a fast start. Because I remember years ago, Dave Rankin used to stand in front of the room and say, you know, you can go fast or you can go slow, but I'll guarantee you it's more fun to go fast. So this is the way that we can really share with people how to get off to a quick start. Really and truly, that formula is all anybody needs to know to get to the top level. If you just keep creating QSCs in your organization, go as wide and as deep with QSC and qualifiers as you can, all the rest of it falls into place. But people will be more excited about getting educated, I think, for understanding that whole compensation plan after they have a few dollars in their pocket. So I'm really excited about this one simple change. I think it can be a game changer for all of you. Okay, Sharon, back to you.
Thanks, Nancy. And thanks everybody for sharing your heart and your enthusiasm tonight. We just really appreciate it. And really the project broadcast creates those consistent connections. And with all the enhancements, really the step ups that our company is doing, we've never been in a better place than we are right now to engage and really embrace the mission of inspiring healthy living. And just a reminder that next week, you know, every Monday night we gather. So next week starts March the 1st. Oh my goodness. Can you believe it's going to be March the 1st, 1 week from today? And we have a very special speaker. Some of you in the St. Louis area know her well. She actually trained on the Branson boot camp. She trained in people, she blew people away, and that's Carrie Brummett. She's an EMD National Marketing Director, so to speak, and she's going to focus on how she built her own belief and got through some struggles along the way. Has anybody had struggles with their business? You know, if we're all honest, we've all had a struggle, many struggles, maybe some more than others. The more struggles you have, the higher you go. So I just want to encourage you to join us. Bring some of your team members next Monday night to hear Carrie. She's going to share her heart. She's an incredible speaker, and really she will bless us well. So thank you, BJ, for inviting Carrie to come join us. And I just thank you guys again so much for being here. We have 2 people who raised their hands. I don't know what they've raised their hands about, but I hope somebody can answer their question. I can't read and talk. So anyways, you guys have a super week. Let's go out there and shine the light. Be blessed. And remember, somebody is praying in your sphere of influence, in my sphere of influence, in your sphere of influence. Somebody's praying for an answer right now for their health concerns or their financial challenges. And let's be the light that shines brightly in the dark. Have a great week, everybody.
Thanks, Sharon.
Good
This was
night. We love you guys.
awesome.
Great
Thank
call.
you. Good
Great
night.
job.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks,
Who's excited?
everybody.
Thank you, Nancy.
Thanks.